The house that shouldn't have been. When Alex inherited the house from a great aunt he barely remembered, he almost didn't go. He was a rational guy, didn't believe in ghosts or noises or any of that stuff. But something about the house, something in the letter that came with a key, kept him from selling it sight unseen. The letter read, "Do not stay longer than 3 nights. You'll know why." He assumed it was just a weird family joke. But now, standing in front of the place, the joke felt off. It wasn't just odd, the house felt wrong. Too narrow, too tall. The windows looked like eyes squinting at him. The shutters hung like crooked smiles. And despite being surrounded by woods, there was no birdsong, no wind, just silence. He should have left then. The first night was uneventful, mostly. The power worked, the plumbing didn't. Typical old house problems. He lit a few candles, set up his sleeping bag in the dusty parlor, and settled in with a flashlight and an old paperback. But sometime after midnight, he heard it. A whisper, faint, from inside the wall. "Hello." He froze, thinking maybe he had imagined it, but then again, soft scratching, like someone dragging nails against old wood. It stopped after a minute. He told himself it was mice, rats, maybe the house settling. That was a thing, right? The second night, the scratching came back, louder this time, closer. He pressed his ear to the wall and held his breath. Alex. He stumbled back, heart racing. No way, no one else was here. He hadn't told anyone he had come. "You shouldn't be here, Alex." It was a woman's voice, ragged, like someone choking on dust. He grabbed his flashlight, ran outside, and circled the house. No footprints in the soft earth, no signs of anyone. When he came back in, the voice was gone. But on the parlor wall, written in what looked like old soot, read, "2 nights down." Alex spent the third day searching, tapping on walls, looking for crawl spaces or hidden doors, anything, because the voice had to be coming from somewhere. In the upstairs hallway, he found it. A panel that didn't quite match the rest of the wall. He pried it open and revealed a narrow passage leading to a tiny hidden room walled off from the rest of the house. Inside, there was a chair, a mirror, and scratch marks on the walls. Dozens, maybe hundreds. Like someone had clawed at them for years. On the mirror, something had been etched in the glass with a fingernail. It read, "I'm still here." That night, she spoke again. "You open the door, Alex. Now I can come out." He tried to leave. He packed his bag, grabbed his keys, ran to the car. His car wouldn't start, of course. Back inside, every room felt colder. The lights flickered, even though the bulbs were new. His phone had no signal, no matter where he stood. And then came the screaming from inside the walls. Not whispers anymore, wails, screeches, cries for help, layered over each other. He covered his ears and backed into a corner, shaking. The woman's voice returned, this time louder than ever. "They never listened, but you did. Now you stay." Morning never came. The windows stayed dark, like the sun had forgotten the house. The clock on the wall ticked, but the hands, they didn't move. Alex sat in the parlor waiting. That's when he noticed the mirror across the room. It was reflecting in the hallway behind him, except in the mirror, someone stood there. A woman, pale, sunken eyes, hair wet like cobwebs. She slowly raised a hand and tapped the glass. He turned, no one. When he looked back, the mirror was cracked, and on the wall beside it, a message appeared in fresh scratches. 3 nights done, it read, "Your turn to whisper." They found the house weeks later when a neighbor finally called the police about the abandoned car in the driveway. Inside, everything was covered in dust except the parlor, which was pristine, almost like someone was still living there, but no one was found. No Alex, no body. Only one thing stood out. On the parlor wall, a fresh message in soot. "Do not stay longer than 3 nights," it read. Alex didn't listen. At night, if you stand near that house, just stand still and listen, you might hear it. A whisper, faint from inside the walls. Hello. The end. I hope you guys enjoyed today's story. I will be doing one every day for October Fright Month. I welcome you to subscribe and like to the channel. Loves.